Archaeologists in Germany have found the earliest evidence of blue pigment use in Europe, a discovery that overturns long-standing assumptions about the colours used by Ice Age Palaeolithic people. Incredibly, the researchers suggest these ancient people may have painted themselves blue. The traces of azurite, a copper-based mineral that produces a striking blue colour, were identified on a stone artefact excavated at the open-air site of Mulheim-Dietzheim on the River Main in Hesse. Note how this map shows what would become Great Britain still attached to the continent of Europe. This was a time long before the sinking of Doggerland beneath the waves. But I digress. For decades, Europe's Paleolithic record had appeared to show only black, red and ochre pigments used for body decoration, cave painting and symbolic practices. Given the abundance, artistic complexity and technological prowess needed to manipulate red and black hues, the absence of other colours such as blue and green is notable, the researchers wrote in the paper, titled The Earliest Evidence of Blue Pigment Use in Europe, which was published in the journal Antiquity. The discovery of azurite residue on the German artefact marks the first clear evidence of blue in the European Upper Paleolithic, dating to around 14,000 to 11,700 years ago. The object itself was originally thought to be a lamp, but new tests confirmed otherwise. Using a suite of techniques to analyse the residue, the team found the pigment was only present on the concave surface of the stone, with no traces on broken edges or the underside. The authors added, the traces of blue residue are present on one surface of the artefact only, and we used a suite of archaeometric approaches to determine its chemical composition and crystalline structure. This novel documentation of blue pigment use during the Upper Paleolithic has significant implications for understanding artistic behaviours during this period. Isotope analysis indicates the pigment was sourced locally, from deposits approximately 20 kilometres away. The researchers suggest the stone may have been used to grind or mix the azurite into paint. They argue that the absence of blue from cave and portable art may point instead to uses that rarely leave a trace in the archaeological record. As they conclude, blue pigments were evidently not used to decorate cave walls nor portable art objects in the European Paleolithic, but may instead have been used to decorate the body. As mentioned, the find opens the possibility that blue was not only more common in Ice Age Europe than previously thought, but employed in ways that have not survived. This has led to suggestion that, through further study of overlooked artefacts, archaeologists may find further hidden traces and build a richer picture of colour and symbolism at the end of the last Ice Age. The paper's conclusion read, we hypothesise that azurite was likely used in the Upper Paleolithic to a much greater extent than hitherto assumed, based on its presence at Mulheim-Dietzheim and its likely accessibility in the landscape. It is possible that azurite use was restricted to activities that do not preserve well in the archaeological record. Blue pigments were evidently not used to decorate cave walls nor portable art objects in the European Paleolithic, but may instead have been used to decorate the body. Our results encourage a critical consideration of the use of colour during the Upper Paleolithic to determine why certain hues were used or not used for different artistic practices. And that's the end of the study's conclusion, but I might cut in here for a minute and just suggest that maybe red ochre was used to signify death and blue azurite was used to signify life. There is no shortage of prehistoric bodies found coated in red ochre after all. Would the ochre remain in place as the flesh receded and decomposed, or were the bones disinterred as part of ancestor worship practices and decorated then? Something to ponder. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.